All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Down low. Toppin with a steal. Here's Rainman. Pass to Martinez. 4-3. Tubelis grabs a miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Rainman.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wright, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Black Hole with the drive. Off target at the rim. Pass to Wright. He goes up again. Goes up again. Martinez grabs the board.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
To the middle. Wright with the board.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here they come. Here's Martinez. The layup off target.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. They set a pick. Pass to Wright. Oh, misses the dunk.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Martinez. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Wright with the board. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And he drives in. Pass to Toppin. Fires for 3. And it's Black Hole missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Takes it inside.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Pass to Tubelis. Toppin with a steal. To halt the run. Martinez can't get it to go. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The visitors with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Black Hole. Pass to Martinez. Here's Black Hole. Toppin, left side. Uses the glass on the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Black Hole. Pass to Toppin. Ooh, poked away. Here's Martinez. 5 on the clock.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Brazdakis. That shot missing. Here's Che. To get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Brazdakis. No points yet. Toppin with a steal. To the right side. The home team on D. And a miss there off the inbound. Inside. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. No good with a layup. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Livingston. And a missed layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Shot clock at 5. Fades back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Vildoza. Pass to Reese.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
.40 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside. Here's Fernandez. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Brazdakis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Che. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. That'll count. He can't hit that time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Beyond the arc. Right with the board. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Livingston. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fernandez. Servidis with a rebound. Right wing. To the paint. It's stolen away. Pass to Vildoza. Here's Fernandez. Hounded by Wright. Out to the right wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They set the screen. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you, Brian.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Servidis. And here's Wright. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Rainman. Driving inside. Out to the wing. Here's Black Hole. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Good work there as it goes.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Rain Man. Pass to Black Hole. A shot to stop the run. Right with the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Black Hole. Here's Rain Man. For three. Right with the board. Pass to Tubelis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Martinez. Fires the three. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Pass to Black Hole. Clock at 6. Puts up a three. The shot comes out.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
There's a minute 54 left in the half. To the wing on the left. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And here's Toppin from the arc. To the left wing. Pass to Black Hole. Here's Rain Man. Here's Martinez. They still need this. Here's Black Hole. Here's Rain Man. They shoot again. Here's Black Hole. Tries it from 16. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a screen. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Black Hole. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Moving it up. Knocked loose. And he jams it home with authority.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Martinez. Here's Servetus. Down low. Here's Wright. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Drives to the hoop. And he throws it down with one hand.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Wright. Pass to Servetus. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Rain Man. Off with the layup.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, advantage.
That free throw no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Hits the trifecta.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
To the wing, right side. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. And Toppin pulls it down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Here's Martinez. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pass to Tubelis. Rain Man grabs the board. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Vaitkevicius. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Martinez. Toppin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fernandez to the left side wing. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Nice move. Tipped away. To the paint. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Martinez. Here's Fernandez. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the three-pointer goes. 5 points in the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Black Hole. Will it go? And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Gets the 3 to fall.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Black Hole, that's good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
With the step back, here's Vaitkevicius. Can't get it to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
It's intercepted. Out to the right wing. Misses the 3. Here's Vildoza. The layup off target. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wright. A moment here for an injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Over to the left wing. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Rainman. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Brasdeikis with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Rainman. Here he goes. Pass to Che. It's stolen by Wright. Over to the wing. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Vildoza. Up again. Wright with the board. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Inside. No good with a layup.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Pass to Vildoza. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch four is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Che, shot is off. Lets it go from deep. No good there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Tipped. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
That's no good. He's 8 for 11. The shot won't fall. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. Driving to the basket. Pass to Rainman. Here's Che. And that one's long. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth. Picked it out of midair. Here's Black Hole. Driving in. And the layup falls. "40 seconds left in the game. To end the cold spell. And the layup is good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Quarter of this one. They swipe it. And here comes the break. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.